Welcome back to Fool Us. This next magician has more than a few bright ideas to fool Penn and Teller. Let's meet him.
I'm Ed Ripley. I'm a magician, and I'm a nuclear metallurgist. People don't understand that scientists are all about creative play. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, you're not going to be good at it. Science and magic originated in the same place. The original magicians were alchemists trying to change lead into gold. I've spent my career trying to exploit loopholes in the laws of physics, because it's only when you understand the rules that you're able to break them.
Welcome the multi-talented Ed Ripley.
It was Arthur C. Clarke who said, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Well, tonight, I'm going to perform a classic of magic. But I'm not going to use any sleight of hand. Instead, I'm going to use sufficiently advanced technology. Technology that I developed myself. Allison, would you mind joining me? And if you would join me as well. This is a printing machine. But it also functions as an unprinting machine. Let me demonstrate. Any printed material that goes in on this side will come out as a blank sheet of paper on the other. So the red light indicates that we are in unprint mode. Isn't that awesome? I just turned a $100 bill into a blank sheet of paper. Now, you might ask why I would do such a thing. You may not have noticed it, but I'm kind of a nerd, and I don't feel comfortable carrying a lot of cash. But I can carry all the paper I want. When I get to my destination, I simply flip the switch. And now it's in print mode. And just like my own little ATM machine, I have my $100 back. Now, these are pieces of currency from all over the world. If you notice, they're different sizes, they're different colors, they're different shapes. You're welcome to choose any that you like. Teller, would you please choose one? Allison, would you choose one? That's fine. Perfect. So, Allison?
Yes.
Do you know what this is?
Paper.
You don't need to know what it is because the machine knows what it is for you. It's a 5 Kiat note. Here you go. And you don't need to know what this one is either. I think I have an idea. And Penn, this is a Polish 50 zloty note, or is it 50 zlotys? Now, you may not have realized it, but cash register receipt paper is the same width as a dollar bill. Now, I do experiments for a living, and this is an experiment that's just begging to be done. Oh, the red ink means we're running out of tape. And we don't have to worry about this. I'll trim it off later. Now, as I said, this is a classic of magic. I'm sure that you're familiar with. As a matter of fact, I think that there's one of these in the Penn and Teller Fool Us Magic Kit.
There is.
So, Allison?
Yes.
You may not know how this works. Get this thing apart. If you notice, this is a solid. Take it.
Okay.
And this one is also solid. And this is a piece of sufficiently advanced technology. Thank you very much.
Wow. And Ripley! Amazing.
Take it all with you.
We'll take it with us.
Yeah. Here you go. All of it. Yeah.
That was incredible. I love that trick. And it would be very useful.
It's tremendously useful.
Yes. I mean, probably not legal, but useful. So magic is not your full-time job. Who do you work for?
So I work for the Y-12 National Security Complex in Oak Ridge, and I've worked there for 28 years.
And is it also true you have patented a lot of...
So I have 26 U.S. patents and several others that are in the process of being patented.
That's incredible. So your mind never stops.
I started my magic 44 years ago. My grandmother knew I was interested in magic, and she gave me a $100 bill in 1973 and took me to Bob Hutchings' Magic Shack in Jacksonville. And that day I bought the linking rings, the cups and balls, and a book called Bobo's Coin Magic. And I perform all three of those tricks in my full-length shows every time. So I'm one of the few people I know that the first tricks they bought are the tricks that they still perform.
And now you can make $100 to pay your grandma back.
Yes, or, yeah.
Well, let's see if the boys figured out your trick.
Well, Ed, let's start with a question. Is this yours?
Yes.
I don't mean you went to a store and bought it. This is yours?
Yeah, it was designed by me and built with me and a friend who have a machine shop.
Unbelievable.
Well, thank you.
What a beautiful prop. I mean, our magic set is nice, but we know what magic props look like.
Yes.
This is not a magic prop. This is a beautiful thing on every level. It's just gorgeous.
Thank you.
And we love most of all when someone takes a classic magic plot and then just does it again and does it so beautifully. And you are a scientist. That's what you said, right?
I'm a scientist, correct.
Yeah. So performing, you're a little bit nervous. I'm going to use a little bit of jazz slang here instead of the usual magic slang. We thought you were going to fall into a dish, but you're really right in the pocket. I mean, just every single beat was directly on. I'm a bass player, so I know how important the pocket to a groove is. And it was just all the way through. It was just fabulous, and we just loved it. And this prop, one of the most beautiful things you ever had on the show.
Thank you.
Okay, so does that jazz lingo mean they figured it out?
I think they figured it out.
Oh, well, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Ed Ripley.
Thank you.
Really nice, Ed.